Hello, all of you. Welcome to the first class for Bills of Exchange. This is your chapter 6, unit 1 in all the special transactions. So, Bills of Exchange, separate problem is also asked, and Bills of Exchange is very important for your final accounts and other chapters, single entry and all, where you know what is bills receivable, bills payable, and all. Bills of exchange, they are asking you how the journal entries are recorded. Party to sales. When I'm selling you the goods, bank to party, you should pay me check or cash, or you can give a promissory note. That is what is bills of exchange. You promise that after 2 months you will pay me. Okay, after 2 months the bills of exchange will mature. Or can I discount it with the bank and get the finance? Yes. Okay. You have promised you will pay me 10,000 after 2 months. After 2 months, I have to pay to my creditors. Can I endorse the same bill? Yes. Can you pay the bill before the due date? Okay, then I'll give you rebate. We have done like it is there in the average due date. Suppose the bill date is 30th in August and you are paying on 31st December, then you pay me the bill along with interest. I'm just telling you what all is there in the syllabus. So bills of exchange, how to record journal entries, how to record if they are cancelled, if they are endorsed, if they are reversed. And again, a second bill is issued. And one pumping heart of this chapter is called as accommodation bill. Yes, right. Practically, frankly speaking, much is not used. All the payments are done now by NIFT, RTGS, and check payments, right? Even cash payments are very limited nowadays. Okay? But bills of exchange is a part of Negotiable Instruments Act, and you must have done the theory of this in law. Put me a message you are following or not. Chalo. So with this introduction, in this chapter, there is no balance sheet or T format ledgers, what I have to teach you. Just simple journal entries you have to write. Okay? I'll give you nice booster notes after some time so that you remember all this simple. Let us start with some theory and concept for bills of exchange. Word to word, we will read the definition. Please put me a message. I don't know much detail about law, but do you have Negotiable Instruments Act and have you done all this in theory? What is bills of exchange? What is promissory note? If yes, then we can go little quick. Like in the company last chapter, issue of shares and debentures, the first unit is types of companies, which you have already done in the law. So then we need not discuss it here in detail. Same, let me know. Have you all an idea of Negotiable Instruments Act? A bill of exchange is an instrument in writing containing an unconditional order signed by the maker who is making, directing a certain person to pay a certain sum of money only to or to the order of the person or to the bearer. I have sold you the goods. I will make the bills of exchange. And for me, it is bill receivable. And you accept it, for you, it will be bills payable. Okay? So what is it that on order you pay me or to my direction this much money after the due date? It is written, it is unconditional order, date should be there, sign should be there, address to the person to pay the sum of money, unconditional, and amount is payable either on demand or after a fixed time. Generally after a fixed time. It is payable either bearer or to specified person. It should be duly stamped and it should be in the legal currency of country. So in India, the bills of exchange will be in rupees. But do we have foreign bills of exchange also? Answer is yes, we do have it. Right? Okay. Let us see who are the parties to bills of exchange. Drawer. Drawer is the person, you can say debtor, who has to receive the money. He will draw the bill. He is the person who gives you credit. Okay, after 2 months you can pay. Drawee, the person on whom the bill is drawn. He should accept. He is the person to whom credit is given. And payee is the person in whose favor bill is drawn. Payee may be a third person. You know, I can say instead of paying me, pay to my creditor. So pay. Or you can pay directly to me. So payee and drawer can be same person. Directly open your notebooks and go to booster notes. Some base level concept I want to give so that you're clear with the coming 15 minutes. No problem, nothing. Just make yourself comfortable with the terms, what we are using here. Okay? Right. This is your chapter 6. For CA and CMA foundation, this is all same. Only in bills of exchange, accommodation bill is not there in the CMA foundation. CA foundation, so that is most important. Chapter 6. Unit 1, bills of exchange. Please write down some booster notes. When I sell the goods, party to sales, I am datas. Datas will generate bills of exchange. Listen, I have sold you the goods. Either you pay me cash or you pay me check, or I will generate bills of exchange. I will call it as bills receivable. Just write it the way I am writing. Don't draw this diagram in final exam ki Dipti ma'am ne karaya. This is to make you comfortable with the terms. I have sold you the goods. I am datar. I mean, say you are datar in my books. When I have sold you the goods, I have to receive from you. You can pay me cash, check, or bills of exchange. I will generate the bills of exchange. I call it as bills receivable. And received by drawer. Drawer is the same person, datar and drawer. You can put or endorse to pay. Endorse to pay. Say creditors. Are you able to write with me कि कोई पीछे रह गए देखो? Online class you need to respond more. Otherwise, how will we come to know? Can't see your faces, can't see your notebooks. So you should respond. Is this diagram clear? I am selling goods to you. You are my datar. I am generating a bills receivable, pay to the order after 2 months, this much amount. So you can pay directly to me. Datar and drawer are same. You can write here also. Drawer are same. Okay. Endorse to pay. Chalo. Now come this side. Purchase. You are purchasing the goods. So in your books, I am creditors. Yes or no? You are accepting bill. Buyer will accept the bill. For him, it will be bills payable. You have to pay, no? To your creditor, you have to pay. Creditor debit to cash or to bank or to bills payable. You have to pay. So you are said as drawee. I am drawer because I am drawing the bill. You are accepting. You are said to be drawee and you will pay whoever is. Pay to drawer or pay. Pay could be a third person. That's the concept of endorsement I'll teach later. You know, like bearer check mein any name you can write. Is this diagram helpful to have a grip on the terms? See, every chapter has a different way of studying. This chapter, they are asking you journal entries in exam. So in my books, journal entries, drawer's book, and in drawee's books will be exactly same on opposite side. I will write sale to party. You will write purchase, right? To party. Followed or not? I'll write party to sales. So exactly opposite entries, we will write many journal entries also left and right. In exam, of course, you have to write one after the another. I am waiting. Anyone in the class is confused for any term? Who is drawer related to bills receivable? Who is drawee bills paid? Base level problems we will do today, tomorrow, nothing to explain. Good speed, we can solve problems. Okay, thank you so much that it is all clear. You are saying good. Chalo, let us continue now. Specimen is just given for understanding that pay 50,000 3 months after or order for value received, and below the signatures and all are there. What are the advantages of bills of exchange? It's a proof of indebtedness. I have drawn a bill, you have accepted, means you have promised that after 2 months credit period is, you all understand credit period? When I sell the goods, I give you time. Okay, pay me after 2 months. And if it is bills of exchange, 3 days grace are allowed as per Negotiable Instruments Act. It's a source of financing. You know, I can go to bank and I can say I have 10 bills receivable from party and they are going to pay me. Take this as security and give me loan. Bank will give. Yes. So it's kind of source of financing. I can discount the bill from bank. I can send the bills for collection to bank, and against that I can take loan. It's a method of payment and a device to discharge your debt. Okay? Right. In the same way, we have bills of exchange in India. We have endorsement, I'll explain later. We have foreign bills also. 90 days after this, pay to so and so London the sum of this. So we have drawn the bill accepted by someone and payable to third foreign party. So foreign bills are just there for theory, you should know. A bill drawn in India on a person resident outside India and may be payable outside India or in India. A bill drawn outside India on a person resident in India. So different combinations are there. Now, exactly similar to bills of exchange is promissory note. Promissory note is a promise, but then it's like from your side. Bills of exchange, I will draw. You accept it. Promissory note is direct promise that I accept, I will pay to Dipti Chheda this much amount against this much bill. Same, it is in writing, it's a clear promise, I pay to pay and certain amount and all very clear. Maker, the person who makes or draw the promissory note is called as maker. You are the maker because you have to pay me. And the person who makes the payment is called as the payee. Yes, the person to whom the payment is made, payee. Drawer, you are the drawer. So who will draw bills of exchange? Drawer. Who will make the promissory note? Both journal entries concept is same for the whole chapter, just two different terms used. Okay. See the distinguish also. There are three parties in bills of exchange: drawer, drawee, pay. In promissory note, only two parties. You are the maker of the promise and pay. You are going to pay me. Direct order, no key endorsement and all is not possible. It contains unconditional order given by the creditor to a debtor. It contains unconditional promise given by the debtor to a creditor that I will pay you. हाँ, थोड़ा घर में आराम से पढ़ना. I am reading it overall. Liability of the drawer is secondary and conditional. If you don't pay to my third party, I will pay. Liability of the maker, you are making promissory note, your liability is primary. It requires acceptance. When I am drawing the bills of exchange, you need to accept. Promissory note doesn't need any acceptance. You have only promised directly to pay to me. Drawer and pay may be the same person. Maker and pay cannot. You are making a promise. I am accepting it. It can be payable to the bearer. It cannot be payable to the bearer. Third, endorsement can be done in bills of exchange. It cannot be done in promissory note. It requires protesting for dishonor. अगर bill dishonor होता है, So noting charges and all are there. Promissory note mein nothing is there. ठीक है? Right. Still read it. 2 more classes we are doing bills of exchange. Any point is confusing. In fact, I feel most important point is not written. Bills of exchange made by drawer. अगर होगा भी टेक्निकल लैंग्वेज में तो आप ऐड कर दो. Made by drawee. Clear or not? I want all of you to write, please. Bills of exchange is made by drawer. Promissory note is made by drawee. Yes. Chalo. Now all these term bills are pay when you get the bill or pay after certain duration. Term bill may be after, like usually it is, I hope all of you know, check ki validity kitna hai? 3 months. Beyond that it becomes stale. 90 days. So when the bill is drawn after sight, the term of the bill begins to run from sighting. Okay, I have drawn the bill. So the date I have drawn, wahan se 90 days mein you have to make the payment. Or this is the same concept we study in average due date also. I have drawn the bill, so from here 90 days or 90 days after sight means I have drawn the bill today. You will accept after 3 days, from there 90 days. And if the period is given in 90 days, do the calculation in days. If it is given in 3 months, do the calculation in months. Is it clear to all of you? 3 days grace are allowed. And like this, you have to calculate the maturity. From sight, from this is clear or not? These are different examples they have given after sight and all. I think directly if we do one example, it will be clear. I promise to pay after 3 months. So 3 months from now, I promise to pay 500 on 1st Jan, specific date. I promise to pay 500 after sight. After you see, you pay. I promise to pay 500 after this, conditional. So there could be different kind of promises. Very important is if it is specific date, pay on that date is the due date of the bill. See, we need due date of the bill to pass journal entry. So let it take 10-15 minutes. Coming days, due date, you have to calculate. Date of drawing the bill will be given in exam, due date. Because on due date only it's matured, no? When bill is made payable as stated, then the date on which bill should expire. After that, when the bill is payable at a stated number of days after date. So after this date, add number of days. If it is a public holiday, preceding day. If it is an emergency holiday, succeeding day. Okay. So the bill after sight commences from date of acceptance. Public holidays include Sunday, 26 January. Now this you have to remember. 15th August, 30th September is half yearly closing. 1st April is bank holiday. 3 days grace are allowed. This example is there in your workbook. Those who are not having it can just write bill number and the main answer. Acha problem hai, just solve it here only. In your textbook, like a workbook only, I have given this problem. So there itself you solve it. Acha, come out of the calculation and tell me, everyone is knowing why we are doing this exercise. I will draw the bill on 10th of December. You pay after 3 months. So you need that 3 months ke baad ka maturity time. Okay? Right. 31st March is the date of drawing. You accepted. Payable 1 month after date. Whenever it is after date means date of drawing. 1 second, the screen got stuck up. Yes. Only this can also be asked as a 4 marks question. That ek baar pucha hai. Very nice. So you can use it as a workbook and write it there. Whenever they say after date, that means from the date of drawing. So 31st March, say 1 month. So 30th of April, don't take days. 30th of April and 30th of April say 3 days of grace. 3 days grace are added. I hope you are getting. If you want me to show detail, tell me. 31st March plus 1 month. So 30th of April plus 3 days grace. So 3rd May. 3rd May 2021 is the due date of payment. That day you pay me the money. Due date का calculation आना है. Take your time. If it is in days, calculate in days. If it is in months, calculate in months. And add 3 days grace. 29th January say 30 days. So now it is in days. Are you writing the working in detail? Bill number likho, working likho. So 29 January 30 days. So January के कितने दिन? 30 and 31, 2 days. February के 28 days. 30 days are over. Plus 3 days of March. So it is 3rd of March 2021. Anyone has confusion, ask me, I'll repeat. Yeah. Just check it from the screen. No? Okay, I'll explain once again if there is a doubt. Listen. Whenever it is after date, take it from date of drawing, not the date you accept. First thing. Second, this is already taught to all of you in average due date also. 1 month. So 31st March to 1 month is what? 30th April? 30th April aa gaya. 30th April. And 3 days grace. So 3rd May. Now is it clear? Now. 29th January say 30 days. So January में still 2 days are there. And 28 days of February. So now 30 days are over. From here, 30 days are over. Plus 3 days of grace. So 3rd of March. 3rd of March. Now 29th January say 2 months after date. So now 2 months, 29th January, 29th February, 29th March. 29th March तक 2 months हो गए और 3 days grace. 30 March, 1st and 2nd. Got it? कौन बात कहते पहले बने I don't know what's the disturbance today. The screen is getting stuck and I'm not able to write on screen. Chalo. So the first 2 examples are clear. Let us take up the third one. एक थोड़ा लंबा है but अच्छे examples हैं. All these are nice. 29th January. Okay. वहां से 2 months. So 29th January से 1 month is 28th February. 28 2 plus 1 more month. Okay. 29 January से 2 months exactly. So 29 February तो है नहीं तो 28 and 29th March. 29th March is 2 months. 29 January plus 2 months. 29th March. Now 29th March में 3 days grace if you add 30, 31 first. The due date is 1st April. It's a holiday, so take 31st March. Do you want me to make you write a notebook with all the explanation or clear? 29th January to 2 months, 29th March, plus 3 days grace, 30, 31st and 1st. But 1st April is a bank holiday. So, preceding day, 31st March is the due date. Final due date you have to write. Huh? I want all of you to write all explanation. 22nd July, 1 month. So 22nd August and 3 days grace. So 25th August 2021. Is it easy? 22nd July say 1 month. 22nd August, 3 days grace. 25th August. 27th June say 3 months after date. 27th June say 3 months after date. So 27th July, 27th August, 27th September, 3 months. 27th September plus 3 days grace. So that comes to 27th June, so 3 months. So 27th July, 27th August, 27th September. 27th September say 3 days. So that is 30th of September. 30th of September is half yearly closing of the bank. Those who have not read, I have written it here. ये रहा यहाँ लिखा है. ये देखो. 26th January, 15th August, 30th September, 1st April. Half yearly bank closing. So take the preceding day. 29th September is the due date. 29th. Is my speed fine? Are you all able to write? Now, 28th September, say 2 months. So 28th October, 28th November. 28/11 plus 3 days grace. 28th September say 2 months. So 28th October, 28th November, 3 days of the grace. So 28th November say 3 days of the grace means how much it will be? Acha, it's 2 months. So don't take exact date to date. No, exactly take 2 months. 28/9 say 28/11 plus 3 days grace. So 28/11, in that 2 days are there. 29 and 30 and 1st. Okay, 1 second. Please change this. This is 2 months from site. Sorry, 2 months from site. Put site in bracket. Site को bracket में डालो. Site means the day you see it, the day you accept it. वहां से 2 months. So 1st October, 1st November, 1st December, and 3 days of grace. So 4/12/2021. Am I going fast? I am pausing. I am waiting for all of you. I have drawn on 28th September, but you accepted on 110. 110 say 2 months. 4/12. 1/11, 1/12, and 3 days of the grace. Now, 23rd 12 say 1 month. 23rd 12. So, 23rd. Is it clear? We are doing slowly. 23rd 12 से तो 23rd January plus 3 days grace तो 26 January. अब 26 January तो it's like a holiday. All of you know. So what will be the due date? 25th January 21. 25th January 21. Do with me. This due date calculation, it's not required so much in average यहाँ पे, but average due date account current में तो करना ही है. So now only it's good to practice. 23rd 12 से 1 month. So 23rd January, 3 days grace. 26th January is holiday. Write all this explanation. And drawer demanded the amount of the last 3 bills. Last 3 bills on demand, on site, on presentation for all. He has already given the date 24th Jan, 24th Jan. Why? Drawer demanded the amount for last 3 bills. ठीक है, ले लो. Take it. Okay. Check, is it clear to all of you? I'm waiting. Is anyone still having doubt in the dates? Are all clear to all of you? All clear? Yeah. Now, what do you mean by endorsement? The process of transferring the instrument is called endorsement. An endorsement means signing the negotiable instrument on back and endorsing it to a third person. Listen, I have sold you the goods, dear students. You pay 10,000 to me. I have purchased the goods from Ronak. Ronak, I have to pay you 10,000. Can I endorse this same bill to you? Answer is yes. Journal entries of endorsement I'll teach. Every sole maker, drawer, or the endorsee or drawee may endorse the bill. Okay, so that is the criteria. Now let us start recording journal entries. For bills of exchange and promissory notes, it's same. All the concepts are over. Now we are starting with writing of journal entries. So look at the screen. In the books of drawer, drawer के लिए क्या है? Bills receivable to drawee. और drawee के लिए क्या है? Drawer to bills payable. I will write bills receivable to student. Student will write Dipti Chheda to bills payable. You are promising to pay. Now payment of the bill honored, and when it is honored on due date, cash to bills receivable. And here bills payable to cash. Purposely left to right entries are written because they are same. Now different options are there. When I have drawn the bill, you keep it, accept it, I'll keep with me and you pay me the money on due date. Or I can send it to bank for collection. Or I can discount it with the bank before due date. Or I can endorse the bill with the creditor. Okay? So different logics are there. Let us see all the concepts one by one. Okay, listen. Journal entries in the books of drawer and drawee are same but opposite. So I'm making you write left and right so that you compare and remember. In exam, if they ask you journal entries in both the books, you write one after another. Okay? So I have drawn the bill on you, bills receivable to drawee and cash to bills receivable. Okay? Chalo. Let us see. When bill is retained on due date and it is met on time. So what will be the entry for this? Arun sold the goods worth 10,000 to Varun and drew a bill on Varun at 3 months. Varun accepted the bill. Bill is honored on the due date and passed the journal entries. So actually bill ke pehle, we have, before the bill, we have the purchase and sales also. Arun has sold the goods. So we can start the entry from here. You have to pass the journal entries in the books of Arun and Varun both. Arun has sold the goods of 10,000 on January. And now see, bill is after 3 months. So 3 months will be 4th of April. चलो शुरू करें. Don't write it in your booster notes. Bills of exchange. The first type of the example, you can say method 1. When bills of exchange. These are all concepts. One concept, one problem. Bills of exchange held till maturity. Write down all of you. Bills of exchange held till maturity and honored. Bills of exchange held till maturity and honored. You can also divide your page right now. Exam में मत करना, but अभी तो बिल्कुल कर सकते हैं. Journal entries in the books of Arun. Journal entries in the books of Varun. Journal entries in the books of Arun, in the books of Varun. Sure. 1st January, we have Arun has sold the goods to Varun. So party to sales, first entry. Varun to sales. What entry Varun will pass? Purchase to Arun. I hope you all are not getting confused. Otherwise, we can do pehle pure entries in Arun and then Varun. Let me know, this is your first problem. In the books of Arun, I have sold the goods. Varun to sales. In the books of Varun, purchase to Arun. Now, on the same date, I have drawn the bill. I am saying to Varun, Varun, I am drawing bills receivable on you to Varun. See, Varun can pay me cash or check, or he can pay me by bill. So bills receivable to Varun. In the books of Varun, he's saying, okay, I have purchased the goods from Arun. Arun, I promise, he is accepting the bills payable. In his books, it's bills payable. Arun, I will pay you the bill. After how many months? 3 months. Now, after 3 months, plus 3 days grace. 4th of April. Bank account debit, 2 bills receivable. बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट, बिल्स रिसीवेबल के पैसे आ गए. And what is Varun saying? Okay, bills payable debit to bank. He will pay and we will receive. Look at the flow of entry in one box. Varun to sales. I have sold you the goods, Varun. Varun, you promised me you will pay me bill. I have drawn the bill, bill receivable to Varun. And bank to bills receivable. Varun's account is opened and closed. Bills receivable is opened and closed. And in the books of Varun, purchase to Arun. Arun, I have to pay you. I don't have cash check. I'll pay you bills payable. Bills payable is like creditors को debit करते हैं ना. Purchase to creditor, creditor to bills payable. Bills payable to bank. ठीक है? Is it very easy or not? Can you put me some message? All the combinations we are going to practice. This is the first method or first option. Next method 2 or next concept 2 you can say is bill for collection. Can I send this bills receivable to the bank for collection? One more extra entry I will pass. One more extra entry I will pass. Instead of 3, 4 entries I will pass. And same problem number 2 से भी शुरू कर सकते थे हम. Same. I'm dividing and I'm doing this side. पहले अब इसकी बुक्स में करेंगे. Read the problem. Same problem only. Instead of holding the bill with me and then bank to bills receivable after 3 months, can I send the bill for collection? Bank ये bill रखो, on due date you collect. I am sending the bill on 1st January only. Read the next problem. Read problem number 2. When bill is sent to bank for collection, bill sent for collection account debit to bills receivable. And now bank account debit, bank charges to bills. Bank is going to collect 10,000, so some 200, 300 rupees they will charge. No, that's expense. When I am sending the bills for collection in your books, no entry. You are promising on due date you will pay. Got it or not? I have sold, you purchased. I have drawn the bill, you accepted. I send the bill for collection, no effect. You are saying, Dipti ma'am, you hold it, you discount it, you send for collection, you endorse. Till due date, you will be silent. On due date, you will pay. So until now, how many entries we have done? 3. Now, how many entries we will do? 4. Same. Arun sold goods to Varun. 3 months, Varun accepted the bill. 1 month after acceptance, Arun sent the bill to his bank for collection. On due date, bank got payment and charged 1% commission. Pass the journal entries. When you send bill for bank for collection, the bank will charge commission. So second concept के लिए same amount, 1% commission and 1 extra entry. Chalo, same. In the books of Arun and in the books of Varun. First entry. Varun account debit to sales. This time I want to write left side first. Now, bills receivable to Varun. Varun, I have drawn bills receivable. Same date. January 1. Same date. January 1. After 1 month, Arun sent it for collection. So 1st of February. 1st of February, bill for collection debit. 2 bills receivable. Same. 10,000 I have sold goods. 10,000 you are giving bill. 10,000 I am sending for collection. Now on the due date of the bill is 3 months. Read the problem carefully, dear students. After 1 month I have sent, but due date is 3 months from the original bill. 1st January, 1st February, 1st March, 1st April, 3 days of grace. 4th of April, bank account debit, bank charges debit, 2, bill sent for collection. Bank account debit, bank charges debit, 2 bills sent for collection. 4th of April. 10,000 bill I have sent for collection. How much bank is charging? 1%, 100. How much money will come in my account? 9,900. Check this and try to write on the right side and ask me doubts also in this. Yes, this was a class work for all of you. Did you write on the right hand side or not? Can you read out? Any one of you? Okay, maybe you're using mobile, so difficult to read. Let me now copy from your book. What entry Varun will make? Purchase to Arun. Now, Arun, I'll give you bills payable. Now, the day I am sending it to bank, no entry, please in exam write it. You are saying again and again, Dipti ma'am, you keep the bill with you send it to bank, you discount it, you endorse it, doesn't affect you. You are going to pay the bills payable on the due date. Bills payable to bank on the due date. 10,000, 10,000. Then why am I, you are paying 10,000. Why am I receiving 9,900? 100 rupees are the bank charges. Is this clear to all of you? It's very easy, dear students, and tomorrow's class, the problem, very nice flow will come if you are clear. Can all of you put me a message, all clear, or at least C for clear? Did you follow? 3 entries are the routine. Varun to sales, purchase. Here bills receivable to Varun, you are doing Arun. I am sending it for collection. I am keeping it till due date. I am going to discount it now. So that will not affect you. You will pay me on the due date. Now, let us go to the third method in this. Third method in this, which is most importantly asked in exam. An act of selling a bill to a bank to obtain payment for it before its maturity. The purchaser of bill usually charges the discount in terms of interest for unexpired term. Such a discount is an expense for the seller and a gain for the purchaser. So can I discount the bill from the bank and get finance? I can say, bank, look, this person is going to pay me 10,000. So I want, he is going to pay me 10,000 after 2 months. Can you give me against this money now? Bank will give me less money because they will hold the bill and get the money on the due date. Are you getting the flow? So bank account debit, discount account debit to bills receivable. I will get the bill discounted with the bank before due date. And on due date, Varun, you pay directly to the bank. The discounting of bill does not affect drawing and therefore would not require any entry. I am sending for collection, no effect for you. I am discounting, no effect for you. On due date, you pay to the bank. Chalo, same problem, same figures, so that you get the concept. Arun sold goods to Varun and drew a bill at 3 months. Varun accepted the bill and returned it to Arun, who discounted it with bank on 4th of February. 1st January का bill आपने कब discount किया? 4th of February. But am I getting the money before the due date? 3 months bill, no. So 4th April is the due date. I am getting it discounted on 4th February. Am I getting 2 months in advance? So will I have to pay discount to the bank? The bill is duly honored. Pass the journal entries in the books of Arun and Varun. ठीक है? अब क्या करेंगे देखो. Third problem. Yeah. Till, you know, as a flow, we get the problem. Let us do the entries in both the books. Concept third. Bill discounted with bank. Bill is discounted with bank. Bill date 1st of January. Discounted on 1st of 4th of February. It's given in the problem. It's discounted on 4th of February. Due date of bill is 3 months. So 4th of April. So before 2 months, I am getting. Before 2 months, I am getting the money. I hope you are getting. If I hold the bill of 1st January, I will get till 4th of April. I will get. Now I'm getting 4th of February. So bank is giving me 2 months in advance. So should I pay interest to bank in the form of discount at 15%? Answer is yes. Divide. Same. Arun, Varun. Arun and Varun. Arun sold the goods. Same. Varun account debit 1st of January. 2 sales. Same date. Bills receivable to Varun. Now 4th of February, I got it discounted. Bank account debit. Discount account debit. 2 bills receivable. I got it discounted. It's a bill of 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. How much discount I have to give to bank? 10,000 into 15%, 2 by 12. 2 months. Those who have doubt, from 4th of February to 4th of April. Calculate करो कितना आएगा discount. 10,000 into 15% into 2 divided by 12, 250. 250 rupees discount bank will charge. And is it logically correct or not? Bank is saying due date is 4th of April. We will get the money 4th of April. You wanted 4th of February. So they are going to charge higher interest than market because they are giving me financing. I am getting the money 2 months in advance. I can use it for my business. So Varun to sales, bills receivable to Varun, bank discount to bills receivable. Chalo. Now Varun. What entry Varun will do? Purchase to Arun. On the same day, Arun debit to bills payable. And when I discounted, that time no entry. When I am discounting in your books, no entry. On due date, 4th of April, bills payable to bank. On due date, 4th of April, bills payable to bank. Is my speed fine? When I'm taking a break in between, don't just waste your time, please. Kuch mindset hai. There is no debit, credit calculations. Like depreciation was full of calculation. No. When I'm discounting 4th of February, you will not record any entry. And on due date, you will pay to my bank. On due date, I will not get any money because I've already discounted and got the money. All clear to all of you? Is my speed fine? How many concepts are over? Hold it. I'll get the payment. Send the bill for collection. Ye raha. Then bill for collection, credit or bank mein debit hoga. Discount it. Then bank discount to bills receivable. So just one entry is changing. Now the 4th concept. Concept 4th. Endorse the bill to creditors. Endorse the bill to creditors. अगर मैं creditors को endorse कर देती हूँ, I have to receive from you. Same amount I have to pay to my creditor. So I'm endorsing the bill. You pay directly to creditor. An endorsement means the writing of person's name, and the person who endorses the instrument is called as endorser. Please write over here, drawer is the endorser. Drawer is the endorser. Person to whom the instrument is endorsed is endorsee. You can write here, generally creditor. I can endorse it in the favor of my creditor. One second. I can endorse it in the favor of my creditor. लिखा आप सबने? Now 3 people are involved. Drawer. What entry I will pass? Bills receivable, so I have receipt. But now bills receivable is going out. Credit the asset. Bills receivable to endorsee. Creditor. Bills receivable ke against I am not getting any money in bank. No. Endorse it. In the books of drawing. In your books, no effect. You are saying, Dipti ma'am, you keep it, you collect it, you discount it, you endorse it, doesn't make a difference. In your books, promise 3 entries. Purchase to party, party to bills payable to bank. Clear or not? Repetition is required for clarity and for the pen to flow in exam. And endorsee ke liye now it is a bills receivable. I have purchased the goods from Rahul. Now for Rahul, he's saying bills receivable debit to Dipti ma'am. So for him, it is a bills receivable. Like I had bills receivable from you, now he is having. I've just endorsed it to third party. This is not possible for promissory note, but yes, this is possible for bills of exchange. For endorsement, let us take up some nice problems, simple level of the problems, but today, अच्छे वाले. Enough of this. कि करें अरुण वरुण ही करते हैं ना. या सेम 4th प्रॉब्लम ही करेंगे ना ताकि आपको क्लैरिटी आ जाए. If the bill is endorsed, but read the name now. Arun sold goods and drew the bill. Varun accepted the bill and returned it. After this, the bill is endorsed in favor of Chetan. The bill is duly honored. Pass the journal entries in the books of Arun, Varun and Chetan. तीनों की बुक्स में करना है. तो अरुण और वरुण की बुक्स में करते हैं पहले एंडोर्समेंट एंट्री. अगेन आई वांट टू से एंडोर्समेंट विल नॉट हैव एनी इम्पैक्ट इन. मैम एग्जाम में भी ऐसे प्रॉब्लम आएंगे? बिल्कुल नहीं आएंगे. Today's class is not what problems you get. You get combinations, dishonor and accommodation. But for that, we are building up a conceptual base. So these are all concept gripping problem, but very, very important. Let us do same illustration number 4 in the books of Arun, in the books of Varun. I have drawn the bill. Dates take लो. See, 3 months and all. Varun to sales. I have sold the goods to you. Second, bills receivable. Exam में पूरा लिखना please. Bills receivable to Varun. Varun to sales. Bills receivable to Varun. 10,000, 10,000. Now, I'm not going to see. If I receive the money, bank to bills receivable, bill for collection to bill receivable, bank account debit, discount account debit, I am sending it to Chetan. Chetan, I have to pay you 10,200. Against that, I am sending you, see, read the problem, read the problem. It is endorsed in the favor of 10,200. Chetan, against this, I am sending you bill receivable of 10,000. And remaining is discount received income for me. Aram se likho. I've sold the goods to Varun. I've drawn the bill on Varun. Similar amount I have to pay to Chetan. Chetan, I'll give you the bills receivable. Now on maturity, money will not come to me. Money will come directly to Chetan. You can write a note. No money received on maturity. This is for your understanding. Explanatory note. Don't write in exam. No money is received on maturity because Chetan had to pay you. So I have finished your liability. 200 I have taken as discount. This side in the books of Varun. Purchase to Arun. First entry. Arun to bills receivable. Second entry. Third, no entry. It doesn't make a difference to you whether I endorse or not. And fourth, same. Bills payable to bank. Anyone is feeling I'm writing abbreviations or not clearly, ask me. Of course, I'll show you the entries in the books of Chetan. But आप पहले इतना लिखो. Okay, as we resume back, this concept of endorsement is important, so I want to revise. Varun to sales, bills receivable to Varun. Then Chetan, anyhow I have to pay you. So Chetan, I have to pay you 10,200. Against that, I'll endorse you this bills receivable and 200 is discount. Now, for the purchaser, purchase to Arun. Arun को आप कैसे पे करोगे? Bills payable. When I endorse it, no entry in your books. Next is bills payable to bank. Bills payable to bank. Is this clear to all of you? Right? Now, they have asked you journal entries. So please write down journal entries in the books of Chetan. Chetan is receiving the bill now, no? So what entry Chetan will pass when he receives? Bills receivable account debit, 10,000. For him, discount allowed, 200 is expense. To Arun. Arun say Chetan has to receive. I have to pay. He has to receive 10,200. Against that, I am endorsing bills 10,000. So 200 is discount allowed. Nice. So on maturity, who will get the money? Bank to bills receivable, Chetan. And who will pay? Varun. Can't say how much this is going to be helpful in single entry and other chapters where you'll have to make the ledgers. Abhi you are writing journal entries in Inter, you will make ledgers of bills receivable and bills payable. Nice and clear to all of you. Anyone in the class is having any doubt? Chetan's book 2 entry, he will receive the bill and bill is honored on due date. Now, if he is getting discounted and all, so much complications they will not ask. All right, check all of you here. So this problem is clear. Fifth problem is homework now. Same kind. Ajay owned Vijay 8,000. He gave a bill payable after 4 months. Okay. Ajay owed. Ajay owed means Ajay has to pay or receive. He gave a bill. Ajay owed means Ajay has to pay, for him bills payable. Okay. Vijay endorsed it to Sanjay. Vijay के लिए bills receivable है. Vijay endorsed it to Sanjay. Sanjay discount भी कर लिया उसने. and bill is met on the due date. Same. Can the endorsee also discount it? Yes. It's quite a repetition. So these problems are simple. We will read out the entries tomorrow orally. आपको घर में करना है dates के हिसाब से. Sanjay got it discounted 12%. But see, 1st August का bill 4 months and already endorsed it to Sanjay on same date immediately, and he discounted it on 4th September. So 1st August से 4 months. So discount का interest कितना होगा? We can calculate now. 1st August से 4 months. 1st September, 1st October, 1st November, 1st December. September, October, November, December. 1st December, 3 days. Bill date is 4/12. But Sanjay is getting discounted on 4th September. So 3 months interest will come on 8,000. Can you please write all this? 12% into 3 months interest. How much is it coming? Rest all the problem is same. 8,000 into 12% into 3 divided by 12. 240 rupees interest is coming. A discount. Sorry, sir. 240 rupees discount is coming. Everyone in the class is clear? Duration is 4 months, but I endorsed to Sanjay after 1 month, and immediately after 1 month, he discounted it. So he got money 3 months in advance. And my payee, my drawee will pay directly to the bank of the Sanjay. Okay? So these are very wonderful concepts. How is the speed of the class? Concept to samajh mein aa raha hai. Can you please comment on the speed? Have you followed orally, or you want again to write in booster notes? If I hold it, bank to bill receivable. If I send it for collection, then bill for collection debit to bills receivable. If I discount it, bank to discount to bills receivable. If I endorse it, endorsee to bill receivable. In short, bills receivable is going out. So all these are the different 4 ways. Same. 6th problem also you can do with all combination as homework. Mohan sold goods to Sohan. Mohan drew a bill. Sohan accepted. Pass the journal entries if Mohan has retained honored on due date. Discounted for 49,000. This time discount you don't have to calculate. 50,000 bill discounted for 49, so 1,000 is the discount. Mohan endorsed the bill for 51. So when I endorse 51K against 50 ka bill, 1,000 is my income. Okay. And Mohan has sent the bill for collection. All 4 combinations write and unmute karke read out the answer in tomorrow's class. Homework is essential. When I read out the answer, and if you check and if you say, ma'am, 3rd entry I have written wrong, तो वो scratch करके correct करो. This is your own place. You have come to learn here. But out of 4 entries, if 3 you have written, no, genuine wala confidence built up hoga. Yes, Dipti ma'am, we are going to do bills of exchange correct in exam, and we will come and say, ma'am, you have got 95 marks in accounts all over India. We have also got 95. And trust me. Years I have brought results for this accounts in foundation and inter. Final I'm not teaching. I teach only taxation and final. Trust me, I'm telling you, students are getting 82, 87, 88, 92 marks bhi mile. These are the results. If you do this drilling, ma'am, घर जाके अब आप घर पे ही हैं, ऑनलाइन क्लास है, तो revise the classwork and do this homework without fail. Ma'am, first, second entry आया, third नहीं आया तो छोड़ दिया. Leave the gap for third entry. Fourth तो लिखो. So 5th, 6th and 7th all are homework. This is like filling up the dates we have done. So this is all the homework. Homework is clear to all of you. रुकावट के लिए खेद है. Sometimes it's important call we need to pick up. 5th, 6th and 7th, promise you will do me. अच्छा, आप करके आंसर रीड आउट करने से पहले शेयर द आंसर्स इन द ग्रुप, हेल्प ईच अदर डियर स्टूडेंट्स. You have seen other group or not for inter and final? कभी देखो. Before I clear it, students are helping each other. And when you do that, you are not doing any favor. अरे मैंने इसको पढ़ाया. You yourself are getting more polished. You yourself are going to perform more better. ठीक है? Right. So last concept for today now. Every combination we have worked out. Hold the bill till due date. Send it for collection. Discount it, endorse it, last dishonor. अगर बिल dishonor हो गया तो क्या करोगे? So bills of exchange may be dishonored. Okay, in that case you have to reverse the entry and noting charges भी pay करना पड़ेगा. A bill is dishonored, no accounting entries passed in the books of drawer and drawing when a bill dishonored by नॉन एक्सेप्टेंस. एक्सेप्ट ही नहीं किया तो सवाल ही नहीं है. When a bill is dishonored by non-payment, you accepted, and now you are saying, "Ma'am, I don't have money to pay." Then all the entries, dishonor means all the entries are to be reversed. Can you write like this in your book? This book is there with you all, no? So on page number 137, likho. Dishonor means all the entries are to be reversed. When bill is retained. So I had bills receivable. So now drawings account debit, 2 bills receivable. Varun, you gave me bills receivable, na dishonor ho gaya. Again Varun to bill receivable. Pehle jab when bill came, what did I do? Bills receivable to Varun. Please write this entry ऐसे ही टॉप पे जैसे मैं लिख रही हूँ. Bills receivable to Varun. Varun, you gave me bill. Now Varun to bills receivable. Reverse. Bills receivable is cancelled because it's dishonored. And Varun, you are again my debtor. Either you pay cash, check or arrange another bill. Here, what did you say? Arun to bills payable. You promise that bills payable you will give to Arun. Purchase to Arun. Arun to bills payable. Now reverse. Bills payable debit to Arun. Bills payable debit to Arun. Bills payable को cancel कर दो. Arun, I'll pay you something else. I'm saying you have to pay something else. Here extra is noting charges. When bills are dishonored, you have to pay charges. Do you know, even if checks, if you dear students pay me fees 10,000 and if it is dishonored, my bank is going to charge 250 rupees. So then if you say, "Ma'am, sorry, check is dishonored, I'll pay you cash," I will take 10,250. Why should I bear your dishonor charges? Dishonor may be for any reason, signature difference, balance nahi hai, paise nahi hai, naam galat hai, anything. So now bills payable is debited 10,000, noting charges 100, and you are saying to Arun, I'll pay you 10,100. So who is going to bear the noting charges? Drawing. Clear? Acha, when bill is sent for collection, what effect we have given when the bill is sent for collection? Drawings account debit to bill sent for collection to bank. Same. Whenever there is dishonor, no, drawings account to debit hoga and they will credit the drawer. But we will do this time bills receivable credit karke we have debt. Please understand what has happened. Already bills receivable ko credit karke bills for collection mein you have put. Now bills for collection credit. Now bills for collection credit. Okay. I cancel it. Here it will be the same entry. Bills payable, noting charges. Right. Bank bhi karega. Customer debit to bills receivable to cash. Being amount of dishonor, bill and noting charges. Cash mein pay karna pad. Cash means they take from our account. Okay. When bill is got discounted, draw it to bank. Why? Because already bank account debit, discount account debit to bills receivable. Please write this entry so that reverse entry will be clear. Bills receivable is already credited. So bank debit hua na, you discounted it, now pay to bank along with noting charges. And I'll do the problem with all this. And here too it is same. Now, endorse. When I endorse, what did I do? Chetan account debit to bills receivable. Bills receivable to Varun. And Chetan to bills receivable. Now, I had endorsed and dishonor. Now, Varun, drawer account debit. Endorse, dishonor means draw his account debit. Varun, you pay me something else. To Chetan. Chetan, sorry. I debited you and I gave the bill. This is dishonor. Again, Chetan, you are my creditor. I'll pay you something else. So, Varun account debit to Chetan. Draw his account debit to endorsee. Or you can say like this. Datas to creditors. You are my debtor. Varun, I'll debit you. Chetan, you are my creditor. I'll pay you something else. Is this clear to all of you? And endorsee, what entry he will do? He will reverse. Endorser, he will say Dipti ma'am debit to bills receivable. Routine, bill cancelled. Purposely I am taking all concept together. Don't worry. I will revise all this tomorrow also, but you have to build a pace and read and come. Tomorrow's class is easier than this. Only concept I will add on is interest and rebate. If you pay me late, pay along with interest. If you pay me earlier, I'll give you rebate. That's there. But dishonor ke liye, the mindset is before entry should be clear. So reverse. And anyhow, drawer, talk to drawer, no. Drawer to bills receivable. Draw it to bills for collection. Draw it to bank because I discounted. Draw it to endorsee. Draw it, Varun, pay me something else. Endorsee, sorry, I'll pay you something else. And everywhere for dishonor, draw will pass one entry. Bills payable debit, noting charges debit to drawer. Clear to all of you? Okay. So what is noting charges? And this is all debited with the total amount, dishonor plus. And for drawing, noting charges is going to bear. So one last problem for this concept we will do. And then we will continue tomorrow. 8 problem karte hain. Sab concept aa jayenge. You know, dishonor ke liye, it is very much necessary. If you are not following anything, please let me know. Dishonor problem ke liye, it is very much necessary, dear students, that your before the dishonor entry should be clear to you. Before dishonor, what is the entry that should be clear to you? Okay? Sure. Problem number 8 we are doing with all the combinations. Tom sold goods to Jerry for 10,000 and drew up the bill for 3 months. Jerry accepted the bill and returned. On maturity, bill was dishonored for following reasons. Pass the journal entries in both the books, but this time I am not writing. Because for drawing, same entry is there. Whether I endorse and dishonor, whether I honor and dishonor, whether I discount and dishonor, for you, same entry is there. So we will write later. First, let us write journal entries in the books of Tom. And when the bill is kept till the due date and noting charges are 100. 8th problem in your notebook. If you feel कहीं मुझे honestly लगता है कि I read the problem little fast. Are you reading? Anyone in the class is having doubt, ma'am, why you are not doing left, right? Huh? No. So this is concept 5th. Dishonor entries in all above combinations. Dishonor entry in all the above combinations. Dishonor होगा तो आप कैसे करोगे? How will you do? First entry is the same. We have sold the goods to Jerry. Jerry account debit to sales. 10,000, 10,000. On 1st of January. And Jerry gave us bills receivable on the same date. Bills receivable to Jerry. 10,000, 10,000. Third. Party to sales is clear. Bills receivable to party is clear. Chalo, now last. अब एक combinations. First combination. Third entry के लिए I am writing case A. What is the case A they have given? Bill retained. We are only retaining the bill. So what will be the journal entry? Bills receivable to Jerry. Bill retained and dishonored. So now Jerry account debit. Jerry account debit 10,100. Jerry account debit 10,100. Jerry, you should pay me. 2 bills receivable 10,000. Jerry, you have to pay me 10,100 because bill is dishonored and I have to pay noting charges in cash. Noting charges. Is the flow clear? Jerry to sales, bills receivable to Jerry. Party to sales, bills receivable to party. Now, Jerry debit to bills receivable. Just I am reversing this entry. Just I am reversing this entry. But I am going to take now 10,100 from Jerry. Because my bill is cancelled 10,000, but I have to pay the noting. Noting charges means it's like a proof. Okay, this bill, this date, this is dishonored. Notary will do that. Now, case B. What is case B? We have discounted the bill and it is dishonored. Bill discounted and dishonored. Bill is discounted. तो पहले bill को discount तो करो. Bank account debit, discount account debit, 2 bills receivable. How much is the bill? 10,000. And see how much it is discounted. 4th February it is discounted. And the bill date is 3 months. 1st January. 4th February it is discounted and bill date is 4th January से 3 months. February, March, April. 4th April. Everyone in the class is getting 4th of February we discounted and 4th of April that you have to pay 10,000 pay 15%. On 10,000, 15%, 2 by 12. How much you all are getting? 10,000 into 15%, 2 by 12. 250 rupees. How much is coming in the bank? 9750. You discounted it and now it got dishonored. So you have to pay to bank, no? Okay. How much you will pay to bank? Jerry. Jerry account debit. In all the cases, Jerry account debit 10,100. Jerry, you have to pay me. And I will pay to bank. Though I got 9750, that was discount. But I have to pay to bank 10,100. How are the combinations? Is it clear or not? If you hold it, just dishonor. If you discount and dishonor, still Jerry to bank. Jerry से तो मुझे पैसे लेने ही पड़ेंगे 10,100. Case C. Third case. Endorse it. Endorse the bill. After 1 month, to Cherry in settlement of 10,200 and then dishonor. Endorse and dishonor. Now at the time of endorsement, what entry I will pass? Cherry account debit 10,200. We have already written these entries in the earlier problem. Cherry account debit. Just after 1 month, 1st of February को ही मैंने किया. Cherry account debit 10,200. Two, bills receivable I have endorsed 10,000 and two, discount received 200. Cherry account debit, bills receivable and discount received. This is the entry for endorsement. Now, on 4th of April, dishonor. Jerry account debit. Jerry, you have to pay me 10,100. Jerry will pay me 10,100. And I have to pay to Cherry 10,300. Why 10,300? Against 10,200, I said this entry के amounts important है. कल के प्रॉब्लम आप देखना इतने इजी होंगे. आज थोड़ा पेशेंस रख के पढ़ो. We are in concepts, so you should do it with little patience and repetition. And then see, tomorrow I will do ICI study material problems. It will be so clear. Cherry, I settled your accounts for 10,200 against this bill, but now this bill got dishonored. So I have to pay 10,200 plus 100 rupees noting charges. Usko bhi to lagana. So this 200 rupees, I can reverse the discount receipt. Ye wala. Take your time. First you endorse it. Have you finished writing? Aap likho. Just 10 minutes to close the class. This is the last problem and last concept. Chalo. Cherry 10,200 I have to pay you. I am giving you bills receivable and 200 is discount. But if this is cancelled, discount received is reversed. Cherry, I have to pay you now 10,300. 10,200 plus 100. And 100 I will recover from you and pay. Because noting charges to usko lagaya na endorsee ko. So I'll recover from you 10,100 and pay. And 200. I can't take 100 rupees as my income. I have to render it to Cherry. Last case, case D. When Tom sent bill for collection, Bill for collection debit to bills receivable. 10,000, 10,000. I have sent the bill for collection. Same date, 1st January. 4th of April. पहले ही बिल किससे आया है? Jerry. Jerry to sales. Bills receivable to Jerry. Now I have to receive from Jerry 10,100 and to bill which is held for collection 10,000 and 100 rupees cash may I have to pay the noting charges. Jerry, you have to give me, you can underline this in all the cases. In all the cases, underline this. और एक है ये रहा 4 cases में. Jerry, you have to pay me 10,100. Jerry, you have to pay me 10,100. Bills for collection को दे दो और cash में noting charges पे कर. All the 4 cases are clear or you want me to show anything? When retained, Jerry to bills receivable to cash. When discounted, Jerry to bank because I have to pay to bank. When endorsed, Jerry to Cherry because I have to pay. When sent for collection, Jerry to bill for collection and cash may I will pay. Now, journal entries in books of Jerry. Journal entries in the books of Jerry. Jerry has purchased the goods. Purchase to Tom. Purchase to Tom, 10,000, 10,000. Tom to bills payable. Too many. What happened? Mommy. Sorry for the disturbance. I'm closing now. We'll continue it later tomorrow.